This is the view that we have from the Discover Newport camera. You can see the rain on the lens, strong winds coming in, gusting up to 32 miles per hour out of the south-southwest, and that very mild 50 degrees. And believe it or not, that's one of the cooler temperatures out along the coast. Flood watch in effect from the coast over to the Cascades and every place in between. So those areas, the low-lying areas, don't drain very well. Obviously, that will be one of the places to really watch out for the greatest potential for flooding, and that will be over the next couple of days. We have that combination of all that rain plus the very mild temperatures melting some of that snow, so that combines to make even more waters going through. So that big flood advisory right there in the blue, that's really where we're having focusing on some of the greatest potential for some of that flooding, and that goes through 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Taking a look at the radar, we have the heaviest rain here in the Portland area, taking that north on I-5 up into Washington. Still rain coming in, and then of course we see that transition over to the freezing rain there in the gorge, where they had that cold air trapped in there with the rain falling overhead, and then in a lot of cases some freezing rain hitting the surface and causing some issues out that direction. All that goes all the way out towards the Pendleton area as well. So the amount of rain we picked up so far since midnight, third of an inch in Portland, over 2 inches in Astoria, and then we look over towards the gorge, about 41/100ths of an inch there in Hood River, and very close to that in Tillamook at 42/100ths of an inch. So here's the current temperatures that we have. 62 degrees in Astoria right now. I told you, Newport, the coolest at 50 along the coast. It's at 55, PDX, 56, Salem, 54 in Eugene. In the gorge, freezing, Hood River, 32, 34 the Dalles. We look into Central Oregon, more mild temperatures, mid-40s to low 50s. East side of the state, cold Pendleton, 29, but all the way up to 41 degrees right now in John Day. Forecast we have at the coast today, we'll be looking at rainy, windy conditions and very mild temperatures staying right there in the mid to upper 50s to some low 60s. In the valley, we will also be looking at rain, and the gusty winds should start to dry out a little bit down towards the south side. So more to the north, seeing more of the heavier rain as the day progresses. Highs will be right there in the 50s throughout. And then in the gorge, still looking at freezing rain there this morning, turning to just rain this afternoon as finally some of the warmer air will get down in through the gorge, with temperatures expected to hit the mid-40s to low 50s. So really high snow level up at Hood, about 7,000 feet in elevation as far as the snow level is concerned. Otherwise, looking at rainy conditions, already the passes are improving greatly as far as snow is concerned. 43 the high at the pass, 36 Timberline. Welch is going to 49. Central and eastern Oregon, rain to a rain snow mix, and some of the highest elevations. Highs today will be in the 40s for most areas. That 7-day forecast, we have another rainy start tomorrow, but a little cooler. 48 for the high, should die out in the afternoon to evening, and then a nice stretch of 4 days of dry weather, partly cloudy to mostly sunny Saturday through Tuesday. Highs staying in the mid to upper 40s. Another chance for showers on Wednesday. Now, the trickiest spot I think out there right now is in the gorge. For more details on that, let's go over to Jeff.
Yeah, this warm air that's been warming us up west of the Cascades is moving right over the top of the gorge this morning with that cold air trapped near the surface. So that's why that warm rain is falling into sub-freezing temperatures, causing freezing rain to develop and ice accumulation, mainly around the central portion of the gorge, extending off to the east, although the air descending down the Cascades is causing a rain shadow effect, it looks like, east of the Cascades. So we're not seeing a lot of precipitation around, say, the Dalles and points to the east. But look at these temperatures. We are seeing near freezing temperatures in Cascade Locks, but it's points to the east, say around the central gorge and the upper Hood River Valley, where temperatures are at or below freezing. That is likely where most of the ice is accumulating this morning. So my suggestion to anybody listening in the gorge, if you still have power, I would keep your devices charged, because it is very possible that we're going to see power outages with up to another 1/3 of an inch of ice possible in parts of the gorge. Now, I think once we get into about midday or so, we're probably going to start to see warming temperatures. We could see some minor ice accumulation off to the east over other parts of the Columbia River Basin. But look at these temperatures that we're anticipating by, say, lunchtime. We should be climbing into the mid to upper 30s as some of that warm air helps or kind of mixes down to the surface. So any ice that does accumulate should be thawing out or melting away come lunchtime and certainly into the afternoon. And hopefully power outages will be minimal out there.